Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar. It's time for some more Madden 17, and we'll continue on with the series where I try to win the Super Bowl as every single NFL team. So for this one, we'll be playing the Houston Texans, as you can see, and I will be the Minnesota Vikings. Now, I thought going into this game I might be at a little disadvantage with the injuries that we've been seeing from the Vikings, just from a Madden perspective. I know that as of the time of me doing this, Vikings are 5-0, but, we've got Sam Bradford in for Teddy Bridgewater. You've got McKinnon in for Peterson at halfback. But I really didn't get knocked down that much at all. But we're going to have to, of course, see how this game plays out and, kind of see if those injuries don't hurt us, just like how it hasn't really been hurting the Vikings too much here in real life. Great way to be able to start the game here is we see a 3-yard loss here on that run. 2nd and 13. Ooh, Fuller with the catch, but he's going to go ahead and get the first down. But on 1st and 10, play action. It's not going to fool us at all here. I've been putting a lot more pressure on the quarterback here in some of these games that I've ended up playing, and it's turned out pretty well here. 3rd and 19 after an incomplete pass. Osweiler again with play action, turns around, and is met by the Vikings defense here. So that'll make it 4th and 26. So a great start here for the Vikings defense. Go ahead, little play action of our own. Go over to the right. Get that one to Johnson, who makes the catch. Not able to pick up too much after that. Went a lot more horizontal than he did vertical on that one, but that's okay. Getting it to McKinnon here, who picks up about 4 yards here. We're looking at 2nd and 6 for us. I'm going to try to go to. I like what I'm seeing on the left. Got him beat. Diggs with the catch in the end zone for the first touchdown here of this game. I'm always looking for that one-on-one man defense. You got pretty good chances here to be able to get a good pass whenever you see that come up here. Miller not going anywhere on that one. You can see 3 yards, or negative 3 yards on 3 rushes. That'll set up 3rd and 11 for us. Osweiler not having that much time. Going to throw up here. Fuller almost made the catch, but we're good. Decent punt return for us here. Diggs is going to pick up the first down. Keep the ball moving. Going to continue with these types of passes. Sam Bradford has actually been doing pretty well here. Look at that juke by McKinnon. Both of them end up running into each other here, and that's what allows me to be able to get the touchdown. A lot of green in front of me after that defensive mishap here. I'll have to go back and take a look at it too, because that one juke is what got me those points here. But yeah, you can see they ended up running into each other during that juke. Oh man, that was pretty sweet. 14-0 now here for the Vikings with 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Fighting to get to Osweiler, but oh man, they come back here with a good touchdown of their own. Caught me on the blitz here with some man defense. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Kind of negated the awesomeness of my touchdown here as we're back to only being up by 7 points. Bradford getting some time here. I give it to McKinnon again. He's been doing very, very well this game. Like, I don't know. Doing a lot better than I had expected. Ooh, little risky with that one. Fortunately, though, Cushing's back was turned. Wasn't able to really make a play on the ball. Oh, man. I should have thrown it over to X. Man, he was open. I wouldn't have taken that sack. But oh well, 3rd and 17. Should have made sure that I threw past the line of scrimmage. But that's okay. It puts me within field goal range here. And I end up making that 52-yarder. 17-7 now is the score here. Just a little under 7 minutes to go in this game. We're looking at 2nd and 9. Houston got a pickup of 1 on that run previous to this one. And that'll make it 3rd and 3 after they make the catch. Could go either way, but I'm predicting pass. I predict correct, and Osweiler has to throw that one out of bounds, knowing that pressure was coming his way. 2nd and 12 for us. Pretty bad run to start things off here. But wide open is Johnson. So a good catch right there, but Houston does a good job at getting defenders on the ball to be able to make the tackle pretty quickly. All right, good screen. Ooh, fight for every single yard, and it gets me into the end zone. Seriously, that was like 5 or 6 yards that I ended up pushing to be able to get into that end zone. McKinnon again, star of the game. Like, he better be MVP once this is all said and done. Miller with a pretty decent run. That's got to be one of the better ones that we've seen from him today. Though, as we're here in the second quarter, things start to pick up here as far as difficulty for me. Good catch, keeping both feet in bounds. So I'm starting to see a lot more passing here, trying to defend against it. Hopkins not able to make that catch. I seriously thought that he did, though. This is just one of those last-second ones. Anyway, Miller getting the first down. Very lucky to be able to get that tackle right there. That juke, that just held him up for just a short time. But it was enough time for us to be able to get the tackle. And there he goes again with another great pickup. Now at 22 yards here for the day. All right, Griffin in motion. Again, a handoff. This time it's to Blue, who gets the first down here for Houston. So they're moving the ball pretty well. Trying to see what I can do to be able to mix things up and change it here. But a good defensive call here. They end up losing 3 yards on that catch. All right, minute 37. Osweiler getting some time, throwing it short. Miller gets taken down here and only picks up 4 yards. So 3rd and 9. Going to go with zone here. That's exactly why I was trying to do that. I wanted to make sure they can go ahead and make the catch, but they just cannot get past the first down here. So we'll go ahead and force a field goal. I was expecting something else here at this point, but now it's 24-10 with 1:05 left to go. Now, we're going to go and just head into halftime, try to throw one deep at the last second, but it does get intercepted, so I'll just go ahead and admit that right here. But this has been a good game for the Vikings. We've seen some great play here out of Sam Bradford and also from McKinnon too. So those two have really teamed up here to really put together an offense that's very difficult to stop. 2nd and 1 for us. Just going to run right ahead with McKinnon not picking up too much here on the ground. That's probably been the one weakness that I've had this game is I have not been able to establish a good running game. I've seen a lot, and I mean a lot of blitzes from the defense here on first down. Gosh. The one drawback here of going with play action is it can really, really mess you up here as far as your timing goes. Again down the left side. The catch. Diggs able to get into the end zone. Wow, we've seen a couple long throws here. That one, as you saw, 74 yards. Dang, we got to keep this up. All right, got fooled there here. Now, just let the computer go ahead and make the tackle. I don't want to go ahead and mess up. I think I did that in like 1 or 2 videos ago. It was really embarrassing. So now I'm kind of like, oh, I'll let the computer take care of it. All right, Miller not getting too much here after the catch, but that is going to go ahead and put it at the Texans' 30-yard line. Or sorry, at my 30-yard line here. All right, Vikings getting another good stop here. 2nd and 13. I'm expecting a pass here. They end up going with the run. And get a decent pickup here with this one as now we're going to be looking at 3rd and 6. See Osweiler all by himself here in the backfield. He had something across the middle. Surprised he didn't go with that one, but looks like we may have to resort to giving up another field goal right here. 31-13 now is the score of the game. And so with this, we'll go ahead and make the switch here to kind of talk a little bit about the history of the Minnesota Vikings. As I mentioned, this is one of my favorite parts of the series here where we get to talk about some of the history. So for the Minnesota Vikings, I mean, they're a team that's actually been around for quite a while when you take a look at a football perspective here. 1961, is when they first came into being. So the Minnesota Vikings have always been the Minnesota Vikings. A lot of times I like to be able to go through and talk about, teams that they've, ended up being in the past, stuff like that, but anyway, they've only got one championship to their name, and that was in 1969. So that was before the AFL-NFL merger. But Minnesota has got a lot of great history to them. I mean, since they've been around in 1961, you see a lot of players that have kind of gone through the team here. You look at people who have made it into the Hall of Fame who ended up playing for them. You've got a great list here as well of players. For me, I remember watching Chris Carter as a wide receiver play for him. That was super cool. He's always for me represented the Vikings. That's who I've always thought of. But anyway, so that's really it here for the Vikings. There's always some cool things though you'll be able to find out about every single team, and I wish I could go ahead and talk more about every single team, because as I mentioned, there's really, really cool stuff, but I've only got a short amount of time to do it. And I just wasted some of the time talking about how cool it is. Anyway, we're in the fourth quarter now. This is the first play here of the fourth quarter. 3rd and 2. Osweiler again getting a lot of time, but starting to feel some pressure. Dang it. Newman's going to get past that first down marker here, so we're seeing everything still continue here on this drive for Houston. Now, the big weakness that I find in my defensive strategy is there's a lot of throws along the middle that could end up being made. I'm starting to see Minnesota has kind of picked up on that and started to make a lot of throws over the middle of the field. 4th and 8, again, another field goal. Well, 31-16 is going to be the score here now. They've got, just that one touchdown that was a retaliatory one. All right. I don't know if you guys caught that here, but Sam Bradford was out for a while. But now we see Sam Bradford back in. So we'll continue to just kind of give it to McKinnon here, or whoever else is in at halfback, in case McKinnon starts to get tired. Just to try and make sure we run down the clock. You can see I'm going down right to the very last second here. 3rd and 4, though, not able to pick up anything, so I have to go ahead and punt the ball. Osweiler making that throw across the middle that I was telling you guys about, but I really don't think that they're going to be able to go ahead and produce the 15 points necessary here with as much time that is left. Great sack, though, a well-timed sack for us here. 3rd and 8, throwing across the left side. Keeps both feet in bounds, but we're looking at 4th and inches. And it looks like they're going to end up trying to go for it right here. Surprising that they're going with a pass. That's going to be intercepted here by Greenway. And with that, I should be able to just go ahead and let the clock go. Now, Houston does have a couple timeouts left, which they do end up using here. 3rd and 8 for us. And, of course, I'm going to go ahead and throw an interception right here. Again, I'm not worried about what the end score of this game is going to be. It's just annoying that that's what ended up happening right there. So, again, a throw on the left. Now, he ends up getting out of bounds, so that stops the clock here. 2nd and 6 is what we're looking at. Got pretty decent field position. Thank you for that sack. Trying to rush back here for 3rd and 11. Waiting for that pass. Nice! An interception for us. So now I can go ahead and play it safe. With 48 seconds left in this game to go, just go ahead and take a knee. And now we're going to go ahead and let the time run down. So the Minnesota Vikings end up winning the Super Bowl here by a score of 31-16. I'm going to go ahead and end it here so that way you Vikings fans can go ahead and enjoy the celebration. But thank you for watching, everybody. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you have not already. Remember, you could follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz, but you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.